Life does not wait for the timid, nor does it soften its trials for those who shy away. Every dawn arrives with its own weight. Every moment demands a courage you did not know you possessed. There will be storms that batter your spirit, shadows that whisper doubt, and roads so steep your legs may tremble. Yet within you lies a fire that no hardship can quench, a strength that grows each time you rise from the fall. The world tests you not to break you, but to uncover the unyielding power buried deep within, waiting to awaken and carry you forward. Embracing challenges as opportunities to grow stronger is a mindset that separates those who merely exist from those who truly thrive. Life is full of obstacles, setbacks, and unexpected twists that often feel overwhelming. Most people instinctively shy away from difficulties, seeking comfort and ease, avoiding situations that might test their patience or skills. Yet it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that growth occurs. Challenges are not punishments or random misfortunes. They are invitations to stretch beyond what we currently believe is possible. When we face a difficult situation with intention and courage, we are giving ourselves the chance to discover hidden strengths, to expand our resilience, and to evolve into a more capable version of ourselves. Every obstacle, no matter how small or large, contains within it a lesson waiting to be uncovered. If approached with curiosity and determination, challenges can reveal aspects of our character that we never knew existed. The fear that accompanies challenge is often a signal that we are on the brink of transformation. Fear tells us that we are stepping out of our comfort zone, that we are venturing into territory that demands growth. Instead of recoiling from fear, leaning into it can teach us discipline, patience, and perseverance. By accepting challenges as opportunities rather than threats, we reframe our perspective on struggle. We begin to see each hardship as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, and each failure as a necessary part of the journey toward mastery. Challenges also provide clarity about what truly matters to us. When life tests us, our priorities are revealed, our motivations clarified. In moments of difficulty, we discover what we are willing to fight for and what we are ready to let go of. This awareness strengthens our decision-making and helps us align our actions with our deeper purpose. Growth through challenges is not instantaneous. It is a gradual process that requires patience and consistency. Every small victory over adversity adds a layer to our strength, building a foundation that prepares us for even greater trials ahead. People who embrace challenges develop a resilience that becomes part of their identity. They learn to navigate uncertainty with grace, to confront failure with courage, and to maintain hope in the face of setbacks. This resilience is not only useful for overcoming external obstacles, but also for managing the internal struggles that arise from self-doubt and fear. When we view challenges as opportunities, we also cultivate adaptability. Life rarely unfolds exactly as we plan, and the ability to adjust, to pivot, and to find creative solutions is a direct result of having faced difficulties head-on. Each challenge strengthens our problem-solving skills, sharpens our instincts, and enhances our capacity to persevere. Moreover, challenges deepen our empathy and understanding of others. When we struggle, we gain insight into the difficulties that others face, and this awareness fosters compassion and connection. By embracing our own challenges, we become better equipped to support and inspire those around us. Ultimately, growth through challenge is about transformation. It is the conscious choice to rise above fear, to face adversity with courage, and to see every difficulty as a doorway to strength. It is about recognizing that the trials we encounter are not interruptions to our journey, but integral parts of it, shaping us into individuals capable of extraordinary resilience and unwavering determination. Resilience is built through persistent effort, not avoidance, and it is one of the most essential qualities a person can develop to navigate the complexities of life. It is easy to believe that strength comes from avoiding hardship, from staying within the comfort of familiar routines, or from sidestepping challenges that feel too daunting. But true resilience is forged in the fires of persistence, in the repeated choice to stand up even when circumstances push us down. Every time we continue despite obstacles, we are training our mind, our body, and our spirit to withstand pressure, to endure discomfort, and to persevere when others might give in. Life does not promise ease, and those who seek it will find themselves unprepared when difficulties inevitably arise. Resilience is not about never feeling pain or fear. It is about feeling those emotions fully, acknowledging them, and choosing to move forward regardless. Each act of persistent effort strengthens our capacity to handle the next challenge, creating a momentum that carries us through even the most trying times. When we face setbacks, the initial impulse is often to withdraw, to take the path of least resistance, and to convince ourselves that avoidance is safer. Yet avoidance may provide temporary relief, but it does nothing to develop the inner fortitude required for long-term growth. By confronting problems head-on, by committing to consistent effort in the face of adversity, we cultivate a strength that becomes a part of who we are. This strength is not visible at first. It grows quietly, imperceptibly, with each choice to keep going, each decision to persevere despite fatigue or doubt. Resilience is also deeply connected to mindset. Those who approach life with the belief that persistence yields results are more likely to endure challenges and to find solutions where others see only obstacles. Viewing effort as an investment in personal growth transforms even the most difficult experiences into opportunities. Each failure, each struggle, each moment of frustration becomes a lesson in endurance, shaping our character and enhancing our problem-solving abilities. Persistent effort teaches patience, as progress is rarely immediate. It shows us that meaningful change comes gradually, that success is often the result of repeated action rather than sudden breakthroughs. Over time, persistence builds confidence because we begin to trust ourselves and our capacity to overcome difficulties. We start to understand that obstacles are not permanent roadblocks, but temporary conditions that can be navigated with focus and determination. Resilience built through effort also encourages self-discipline. It requires setting goals, maintaining consistency, and resisting the temptation to give up when challenges seem insurmountable. Each moment of persistence reinforces the habit of endurance, creating a foundation that supports us in both small struggles and life-altering challenges. Beyond personal growth, persistent effort strengthens our relationships and our communities. People who demonstrate resilience inspire those around them, showing by example that challenges can be met with courage and determination. Their perseverance becomes a source of motivation for others, fostering a culture of persistence and shared strength. Ultimately, resilience is a choice expressed through action rather than intention. It is the daily commitment to face difficulties, to push through discomfort, and to continue moving forward even when progress is slow or unseen. It is through this persistent effort, repeated day after day, that resilience is cultivated, forming the bedrock upon which personal strength, confidence, and achievement are built. Every failure is a lesson shaping your inner strength, a truth often overlooked in a world that celebrates success and shies away from mistakes. Failure carries a stigma, a weight that makes people hesitate, retreat, and avoid risk. Yet it is precisely through failure that the most profound growth occurs. Each misstep, each disappointment, each moment when plans crumble offers insight into our limits, our capabilities, and our capacity for resilience. Failure forces us to confront ourselves in ways that success never can. It exposes weaknesses, illuminates blind spots, and demands reflection. When we experience failure, we are confronted with the reality that life is unpredictable and that our control over outcomes is limited. This confrontation can be uncomfortable, even painful, yet it is this very discomfort that acts as a catalyst for inner strength. By examining what went wrong, by asking ourselves the difficult questions, we gain awareness that strengthens our decision making and sharpens our instincts. Failure is not merely an event, it is a teacher. Its lessons are embedded in the experience itself, often subtle and easy to ignore, yet powerful enough to transform our approach to life if we choose to learn from them. Each failure challenges our assumptions, our methods, and sometimes even our beliefs, forcing us to evolve. It demands creativity, adaptability, and perseverance, and it tests the depth of our commitment to our goals. Those who shy away from failure deny themselves the opportunity to develop the grit and resilience necessary to navigate life's complexities. True inner strength is born not in moments of triumph, but in moments when we rise after falling. Every time we confront failure and choose to continue, we reinforce our ability to endure setbacks, to handle uncertainty, and to trust ourselves in the face of adversity. Failure also cultivates humility, reminding us that we are not infallible and that growth is a continual process. It teaches patience, showing us that progress is rarely linear and that mastery requires time, effort, and repeated trial and error. Embracing failure as a lesson also enhances our problem-solving skills. When outcomes do not go as planned, we are forced to analyze, to strategize, and to innovate, developing a mental flexibility that becomes invaluable in future challenges. In this way, failure is both a mirror and a guide. It reflects our current state and directs us toward improvement. Failure also builds character. It demands that we confront fear, disappointment, and self-doubt, and in doing so, it strengthens our emotional resilience. We learn to manage frustration, to maintain composure under pressure, and to approach obstacles with determination rather than despair. Those who embrace the lessons of failure become more self-aware, more capable of making thoughtful choices, and more equipped to handle the inevitable challenges that life presents. Moreover, failure fosters empathy and connection. When we have stumbled and learned from it, we are better able to understand the struggles of others, to offer support, and to share wisdom gained through experience. Recognizing that failure is a universal aspect of the human journey allows us to relate more deeply to those around us and to inspire courage in others who are facing their own trials. Ultimately, each failure carries within it the seeds of growth, resilience, and strength, waiting to be recognized, embraced, and transformed into personal power. It is not the failure itself, but our response to it that shapes the trajectory of our lives, molding our character and fortifying our inner resolve, preparing us for the challenges yet to come. Mental toughness transforms obstacles into stepping stones, a principle that defines the difference between those who are defeated by challenges and those who rise above them. Life is full of unexpected trials, disappointments, and moments of pressure that test our resolve. Without mental toughness, even small setbacks can feel insurmountable, leaving us frustrated, discouraged, or paralyzed. Mental toughness is not about suppressing emotion or pretending to be invulnerable. It is about cultivating a mindset that allows us to face difficulties with clarity, confidence, and composure. It is the ability to stay focused and purposeful when circumstances are chaotic, to maintain determination when the path forward seems blocked, and to embrace challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to our success. When we develop mental toughness, we begin to see obstacles not as walls that prevent progress, but as opportunities to learn, adapt, and strengthen ourselves. Each problem becomes a stepping stone, each difficulty a chance to prove our resilience, and each challenge a way to expand the limits of what we believe we can achieve. This mindset requires consistent practice, self-awareness, and the willingness to confront discomfort rather than avoid it. Mental toughness is built through deliberate action, choosing to persevere when giving up feels easier, remaining disciplined when motivation wanes, and maintaining a positive focus when negativity surrounds us. It requires the courage to face fear, the patience to endure setbacks, and the determination to keep moving forward even when progress is slow. Those who cultivate mental toughness learn to control their reactions rather than allowing circumstances to control them. They understand that external events are often beyond their control, but their attitude, focus, and response are entirely within their power. This internal locus of control empowers them to navigate life with confidence and resilience. Mental toughness also strengthens decision-making under pressure. When faced with high-stakes situations, emotionally reactive individuals may make impulsive or short-sighted choices. In contrast, those with mental toughness can assess situations calmly, weigh options rationally, and take decisive action even when stress is high. This ability to maintain clarity in the face of adversity is invaluable, not only for achieving goals, but also for maintaining well-being and composure throughout life's inevitable challenges. Furthermore, mental toughness enhances persistence. It allows individuals to continue striving toward their objectives even when obstacles appear daunting, setbacks occur repeatedly, or the journey feels long and exhausting. By viewing difficulties as temporary and solvable, mentally tough individuals remain committed to their vision, sustaining effort and energy that might otherwise be lost to discouragement. Mental toughness is also closely tied to self-belief. It requires trusting in one's abilities, embracing a growth mindset, and recognizing that challenges are opportunities to develop rather than threats to success. This belief in oneself fuels resilience, motivation, and the courage to take calculated risks, all of which are essential for personal and professional growth. Those with mental toughness inspire others by example. Their ability to remain composed under pressure, to persevere through adversity, and to transform challenges into opportunities encourages those around them to cultivate similar strength. By demonstrating that obstacles can be stepping stones, They create a ripple effect of resilience and determination. Ultimately, mental toughness is the framework that allows us to face life with unwavering resolve, to turn setbacks into opportunities for growth, and to navigate adversity with courage, focus, and persistence, shaping not only our outcomes, but also the depth and strength of our character. True growth comes from facing discomfort head on, embracing the moments that challenge us rather than retreating from them. Life is filled with situations that push us beyond our comfort zones, moments that test our patience, resilience, and courage. Most people instinctively avoid discomfort, seeking the easy path that provides temporary relief but little lasting progress. Yet it is precisely in these uncomfortable situations that transformation occurs. Growth does not happen when life is easy. It happens when we confront uncertainty, take risks, and endure experiences that demand more from us than we thought we could give. Every time we step into discomfort, we expand the boundaries of what is possible, building mental, emotional, and sometimes physical strength. Discomfort acts as a signal, indicating where growth is needed, revealing areas in which we are holding back or relying too heavily on familiar patterns. When we acknowledge discomfort rather than avoiding it, we gain clarity about our strengths and weaknesses, learning more about ourselves than comfort ever could. Facing discomfort requires courage, and courage is itself a form of strength that grows each time it is exercised. It is easy to remain passive in the face of challenges, to allow fear or uncertainty to dictate our choices. True growth demands that we act despite these feelings, that we lean into the very experiences that provoke unease, knowing that on the other side lies insight, resilience, and progress. Discomfort also teaches adaptability. Life rarely conforms to our expectations, and those who can confront challenges without resistance develop flexibility of thought, creativity in problem solving, and the ability to navigate uncertainty with grace. Each uncomfortable situation becomes a training ground, preparing us for future trials by strengthening our capacity to respond rather than react. The lessons learned from discomfort are profound and lasting. They instill patience, perseverance, and humility, reminding us that mastery is a process, that skill and wisdom are cultivated through repeated effort and experience. Growth achieved in comfort is superficial and temporary. Growth forged in discomfort is deep, transformative, and enduring. Confronting discomfort also fosters self-reliance. When we face challenges without retreating, we develop confidence in our abilities to handle adversity. We learn to trust our judgment, to manage our emotions, and to persist when outcomes are uncertain. Each encounter with difficulty reinforces our belief in our own capacity to endure, adapt, and succeed. Discomfort can also inspire reflection. It forces us to examine our goals, our priorities, and the values that guide our decisions. By confronting situations that challenge us, we gain insight into what truly matters, identifying areas in our lives that require change or attention. This awareness is essential for personal development, helping us align our actions with our aspirations and create meaningful, purposeful lives. Moreover, facing discomfort builds resilience, a quality that strengthens with each test we endure. Life will continue to present obstacles, setbacks, and unforeseen circumstances, and those who have trained themselves to confront unease are better equipped to navigate these challenges with composure and determination. Growth through discomfort is not instantaneous. It is a process that unfolds over time, requiring persistence, reflection, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. Each moment of challenge, each instance of fear or hesitation is an opportunity to expand, to evolve, and to emerge stronger than before. By choosing to face discomfort directly, we cultivate the courage, wisdom, and resilience necessary to reach our highest potential, transforming every obstacle into a stepping stone on the path of personal evolution.